And now we bring you a simple story of everyday people. There's no place like home.
Rowan, stop putting so much dressing on that salad. You're supposed to be a chef.
Sorry, Marjorie. I just thought that...
Well, stop thinking. Use your brain instead. What are you doing?
You said last week that you wanted plenty of dressing on the salads.
Rowan, last night I watched an episode of Peter Russell Clark in Tuscany, and he said Italians never use dressing on authentic panzanella salad. You should know that. You keep saying you went to chef school.
I studied for 5 years at Le Cordon Bleu.
Yeah, well, I studied for 30 years at the University of Being a Mum, so I think you'll find that makes me a real cook. So stop being Mr. Smarty Pants and take a good hard look at yourself, and stop making fancy food. We make good traditional country food here at the Coochie Creek Pub. None of your fancy dance Nancy New Valley cuisine here. I want you to make me a proper panzanella salad. Just tomatoes, bread, onions, green olives, jelly babies and bacon bits.
But...
Don't try to be clever. I'm a mum. I know best. No dressing on the salad.
if that's what you want.
What I want is for you to stop being a naughty little boy.
I'm 23.
You're a naughty little boy. What are you? What are you, Rowan? Look at me. You're a naughty little boy. Now, what are you?
A naughty little boy.
That's right. You're a naughty little boy who puts far too many chips on a kid's meal. Take half of those off. It's for a child.
But
You're not a mum. I'm a mum. I know how much kids eat. So remove half of those chips. And only 3 nuggets per child. Do you like wasting food?
G'day Marjorie, g'day Rowan. Have you got a minute?
Of course I can spare a minute for you, Fraser. Rowan, get those parmas made. And remember, one of them is a Mexican parma. So just onions, guacamole, tomato sauce, cornflakes and brie. Don't make it weird. What is it, Fraser? What can Mummy Marjorie help you with?
Marjorie, I don't know if you've heard about the incident at the show. That food poisoning business.
That's nothing to do with me. We weren't even cooking food at the show. Rowan, you weren't trying to sell frog's legs or eggplant or roast wombat or something at the show, were you? I hope you didn't go around poisoning people with posh food.
No, don't worry. It's nothing to do with the food here. I'm confident that all the food we put out is fine. But this health inspector bloke from the council will be all over this town like a rash, and he'll probably want to stick his nose in here. I just think it's important we be extra careful while he's around.
do we even know what happened? Do we even know where the contaminated food came from?
I reckon it's got something to do with that Lindy and Duncan's guest house. They don't have kids. That's sus.
No, they didn't cook at the show.
They were cooking breakfast for some of the musicians. That could have caused some sort of cross-contamination.
I don't think cross-contamination occurs like that.
Rowan, I'm a mum. You just went to catering college, so please, keep quiet.
There's no suspicion it was Lindy and Duncan. Apparently a dozen or so people have been admitted to hospital after losing quite a lot of fluid in various directions. At the moment, salmonella is looking likely, but it could be staphylococcus. Either way, it's pretty bad.
You don't think it was the boys over the road, do you?
Well, I had breakfast there yesterday and I've been firm and regular ever since. No, it wouldn't have been them.
What about the cake stall?
No, Rowan. Don't you dare accuse the CWA of poisoning people.
I didn't mean...
Those ladies have been cooking cakes for decades and never caused so much as an inappropriate dribble. And besides, my boys were practically propping up the cake stall and they're as fit as fiddles.
Hey guys, the fellas on table 7 said that the Mexican parmas were the best they've ever eaten.
G'day Shiz. If you've got a minute, I'm just explaining to Marjorie and Rowan here that we've got to be extra careful due to the food poisoning situation.
Oh, I reckon it was the donut stall. The people running that looked pretty dodgy.
Look, nobody knows anything yet. We've just got to be careful, that's all. Make sure we follow best practice here at the pub.
And what about the burger van? That guy had shifty eyes.
I reckon it was those hippies from Y-Front. The sort of food they cook would give anyone that...
They weren't even at the show. They held their own show, remember?
Well, maybe that's where the food poisoning was. Maybe it was at the hippie thing. That'd make sense. It's pretty dirty up there.
Yoo-hoo! Excuse me. Hello? Hello, Fraser. Hello, Marjorie. Rowan, darling, how lovely to see you. Shirlene, now, I hope you don't mind my bursting into the kitchen like this during your lunch service, but as I'm sure you know, we have had a rather serious problem in the town, vis-a-vis food poisoning. This could destroy our town and bring shame on our historic agricultural show.
Cherry, we're just having a bit of an internal meeting here. This isn't really the right time for...
We reckon it was the hippies.
Shiz, please.
But they had their own show. Unless they contributed something to the cake stall.
Don't you blame the cake stall.
I'm not blaming anyone, but...
Maybe it was something to do with the livestock.
Rowan, you're being an idiot. No one ate the livestock. Stop talking. Start cooking.
No, I think Rowan has a point. Farmer Des from Jingley Hill Farm did contribute a side of beef to the barbecue at the show, and that lamb was one of his.
You suspect it was Des who poisoned everyone? Do you want to tell him?
No, I don't think that. Not for a minute. Des is a very clean farmer. But, well, Rowan, what were you thinking, suggesting it might have been the livestock?
Hey, Shiz, we've been looking for you. We're heading down to the lake to get... Oh, hi, everyone.
What's going on here? What are yous all doing here, hanging around the kitchen? What's going on?
Fat Cat! Gus, get out of my pub! We're having a staff meeting.
Hey, fellas, yeah, I knock off in a couple of hours. We're trying to work out who poisoned those people at the show.
I reckon it was that weird little bloke with a burger van.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Didn't you have food poisoning, Gus?
Yeah, I did. I had terrible food poisoning, but I don't think it was caused by food.
You don't think it was Stefan and Dennis's coffee cart?
Guys, get out of my pub now!
We've ruled them out. And the CWA ladies.
Could have been the hippies.
No, they weren't there. Rowan reckons it was the meat from Des's farm.
No, I don't.
It could be that dirty little donut monger. I hope so. At least he's not from around here. Maybe we should, well, encourage the health inspector to come to that conclusion. Yes, let's all agree that we saw him dropping donuts on the ground, shall we?
Cherry, no one's going to lie to the health inspector, all right? And what the hell is everyone doing here anyway? I just wanted to have a quiet chat with Marjorie and Rowan, so can all of you...
What about those out-of-date polywaffles you've been selling, Fraser? Didn't you sell a polywaffle to that old couple?
You leave my polywaffle out of this.
Fraser, your polywaffle's been making people sick.
Well, the polywaffle is a concern, but we shouldn't rule out the donuts.
It still could be the cafe.
It wasn't the cafe. It'll be the burger van.
Or maybe it was the guest house after all.
Don't start on them. It was more likely to be the hippies.
It can't have been the hippies. It's more likely to have been something from this kitchen.
Don't you go accusing my cooking or you're sacked.
How do we know it wasn't one of the cakes? One of the old ladies could have mistaken rat poison for bicarb soda.
It probably was one of Fraser's dodgy chockies.
I told you to leave, and no, it wasn't. Perhaps it was Des's beef after all.
Didn't Monkey install the drinking water system? Maybe that was it.
Or the Portaloos. Lindy and Duncan was responsible for those.
Or that ice cream van.
Or the sausage sizzle.
Or the scones.
Looks like the food poisoning has really divided the town. But where did the tummy bug come from? Was it the cakes? Was it the barbecue? Or was it the pub? Find out in next week's episode of There's No Place Like Home.